We should be.
Oh my god.
Yep, we're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. Yep. We are fully live.
Hi.
There we go. Alrighty.
I just typed in movie trailers and I'm like, I am not really keeping up. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Of course, half of it could be AI. Who the fuck knows?
Where did you make these from?
What is the Thunderbolts? Some of them I accidentally added. I don't know what some of that stuff is.
Thunder
season 2?
Is it porn? What do you...
Well, Thunderbolts.
Well, I
is a
started
Marvel
clicking on
movie.
movie trailers by accident.
Thunderbolts is Suicide Squad, but it's Marvel.
So
Ding,
it's
ding, ding.
Quippy Suicide Squad.
I'm pretty sure.
Was Suicide Squad not Quippy?
I don't know. It's all true, I guess. I Am Legend 2. This has got to be AI.
No, that is real.
That is so fucking dumb.
Wait, they
Should
put
I
out a
add
trailer
that to
for
the
that?
list?
I don't think there's a trailer yet, but that movie is happening.
Oh, I'm seeing
Yeah, there's
teaser
a trailer.
trailer.
It's like almost out.
1.2 million views.
Well, that's
Wow.
surprising. Somehow I missed that completely. I feel like I have to follow these
thumbnail
things
looks bad.
pretty closely.
You sure it's not like a fake trailer?
I'm gonna look this up, and I'll be the. I'll decide whether
I feel
it's
like
fake or
something
not.
would have been said about this.
No.
What do you mean?
What?
Hello, Prince. Hello, Beck. Hello, Slade. How are y'all?
Yeah, there would have been a lot of hype over the critically acclaimed.
Oh, this
I Am
isn't.
Legend.
No, this is definitely not real. It's a
It's got
concept
1.2
teaser.
million views.
It's a concept
Is that not
trailer.
enough these days? That's not enough.
It literally
People get
says it in the
suckered.
description. It literally says it in the description. Check out the concept teaser trailer for I Am Legend 2.
You clicked further than I did.
I didn't even have to click into it. I'm reading it on the actual YouTube list.
Oh.
Definitely not real.
Hi, Soji.
What is up, everybody?
Is this new Harry Potter trailer fake?
Yes, I would imagine so.
Harry Potter Return of the Dark Lord? I mean, it's got 2 million views.
What are
is
you?
this?
What are?
Daniel
What are you-
Radcliffe is in it.
Yeah, Brett. What
With
the
a
fuck are you
beard?
doing? No, of course
I'm saying
not.
the
Of
internet's
course
bad
not.
now.
Yeah.
Of course,
Dead,
it's not real.
Dead internet theory.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Will Smith is iRobot 2 with Elon Musk.
No, Brad, shut up.
That's not even
Jesus.
believable.
I can
Will
boot him
Smith
from
is
the
white
call.
hair.
Ah, Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
how about Dear Santa with Jack Black?
That one's real.
Okay.
That is real.
And it's Dear Satan.
No, Dear Santa.
Okay, you dyslexic ass.
No, I'm looking at it. It's Dear Santa.
So it's a coincidence, I guess, that he's also in a movie called Dear Satan.
No, I think you're wrong. I think the movie starts with him writing Satan, but the movie's called Dear Santa.
Oh. If that's true, that's really stupid.
I'm
The
looking it up.
Simpsons with Adam
Apparently,
Sandler
'cause
as
Brad
Homer
can't
Simpson?
be trusted.
Yeah,
Adam Sandler as Homer Simpson?
Oh my God,
No,
Brad! What are you?
I've seen that. That's AI.
I'm just
I can-
scrolling. I typed in game trailers and movie trailers and I'm just scrolling.
It is
Stop
called
looking
Dear
at
Santa.
movie trailers.
Oh no! Here's the confusion,
Yeah.
guys.
Popeye with Will Smith.
Here's
The
the
Sailor
confusion.
I saw that. I watched that one, and it's real bad.
Brad, shut the fuck up for a second. This is the confusion. The movie is called Dear Santa, but Jack Black plays
Oh, Satan. Yeah, and the whole
Yes.
concept
Yeah,
is
I
that he
know
doesn't
that.
actually write Dear Santa. He wrote Dear Satan. That's why I'm saying it's a stupid name. It's bad
We've
name.
already figured that one out. We've moved on to Popeye
Yeah.
the Sailor Man.
Nobody else needed that laid out.
All right, play the damn trailer, Chris Davis.
Well, Brad, shut the fuck up. All right.
This show sucks.
Brad, you're being exceptionally.
Like literally the same I am every fucking week.
No, you're like elevated.
You're a little
tonight.
worse tonight.
What are y'all talking about?
It's
I'm not
escalated a
thankful
little
for
bit.
I'm just reading out the names of trailers, and y'all are like, "What is going on? He's Hitler."
He's Hitler. Movie Hitler. You're making our brains run worse every time you say something.
Yeah, there. That's a great way of putting it. This isn't a video game. What is this? Okay, never mind. That's a video game.
Yeah.
It said
looks fun.
Devolver on it, so I was like,
I mean, this looks like a Devolver ass game.
Wait, what? Is there like a real estate Yakuza thing going on?
Dude, this is a Yakuza game I would play.
I guess I need to think about my top 3.
And Brad's like, and then Brad switches to I'm not even paying attention. Like he's in a completely different like lane than we are conversation wise.
Lots of things to do. I don't know what to tell you.
And now we're watching a Sonic trailer. I have still not seen a single Sonic movie. And
they're fine because you're not a fucking child. Also,
They're
you're not old
perfectly
enough
fine
to play
kids movies.
Sonic games from the time when you probably would have played Sonic games.
I watched the first one.
I am
You're like in a
thankful for
weird-
Sonic.
You're in a weird middle ground of like you're not old enough to care about Sonic, and you're not
Young enough
perverted
to
enough
not care
to
about
care about
Sonic.
Sonic.
I'm caring about Sonic purely out of obligation.
You're not young enough to care about 3D Sonic.
You're not young enough to have lived in a world where Sonic didn't matter.
Ironically, the first Sonic I ever played was on the Dreamcast.
Yeah, but you were already too old to care about it.
I think
That's
that
true.
is the definition of irony, Nick. You're right.
Shut the fuck up. I fucking hate you. Is this the one where Keanu Reeves plays Shadow?
Yes.
Yeah. Which apparently is a thing a lot of people
Wanted?
have emotions about. I don't like. People hear Shadow the Hedgehog and they like have opinion.
Can we get a little bit more game audio? Just a tiny bit, tiny bit.
With Shadow's power, we can rule humanity. When we're done, there won't be anything left to rule.
I swear to God, that was just a scene from Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah.
Life's all about the choices we make.
Whoa! He's touching a girl's hand. They're gonna kiss.
That's what the people want.
Sonic has kissed a human before.
Y'all remember when Sonic's character model was so fucked, and that was when there was only one movie, and now we're 3 movies in, and it's like one of the most popular movie franchises. It's crazy. The trajectory of this,
popular.
but the trajectory of this movie series is crazy. Like it almost failed right out of the gate because of the way they made Sonic look.
Yeah. But then you've got Jim Carrey in the
But the
role that he
kids-
came out of retirement to do.
Okay, this is not a video game.
It's
Has
a game
in the
though.
name.
There's game in the name.
I've never watched this show.
How many things are you gonna tell us you didn't consume?
All of them, Brad. All of them, just to spite you.
They play red light, green light again? I've not seen anything. Is this the first trailer for this?
Season
Yeah.
2, I guess, yeah.
In the first one, they talk about how they played the same games.
Oh, did they?
The detective who's like looking for his brother, I think there's a part where he's like going through files of like people and like it shows like the games that they died in.
이 게임을 만든 놈들. 그 놈들과 싸워야 합니다.
I finally finished Glass, by the way. Remember how I was working on the
Jesus.
movie Glass?
Wow, that took forever.
Finally got
Working on
through it.
the-
This is bad.
It was not good.
That's bad.
It was like somehow the worst of the worst one, and I just like I'm. Oh god, it could have been so cool. It could have been so cool, but it was not. Alas, it was
I
not.
think there's definitely a ceiling on how cool it could have been.
But it, okay, once again, go fuck yourself.
What was this?
I'm sure it could have been cool, but like
I thought this
so
was AI.
cool.
I thought this was
Brad.
AI when I watched this.
This is
Why
weird.
have you added yet another movie trailer to Trailer Talk?
Like, it
This is not a
literally
video.
said literally said I did this before we started.
But why? But why? Why? I don't understand. Are we even allowed to be doing this?
Look, man, there's not a lot of games coming out. What do you want from me? Are y'all too old to care about How to Train Your Dragon?
No, absolutely
Yeah.
not.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure.
Ron
This
was
is a-
very
this is
excited
a
to watch this.
shot-for-shot remake, which so far
How
it
old
seems
is
like they
Ron?
got the right casting.
For
Oh,
sure.
I'm sorry, Brad. What was that?
They got the good casting?
Brad, shut the fuck up. What was that you just said?
What?
What
did I-
was that? Just
what
that
happened?
was smart ass remark you just made.
Which one? Literally, that's all I've been saying.
God, I don't even want to do a podcast tonight. I am like,
Does this
Fuming.
look good? This dude looks
Yeah,
terrible. I've seen
it
these
looks
movies.
good to me.
I have children.
I think it'll be great. Maybe
Really?
not great. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be great. It'll be
I wasn't
fine.
getting much out of that kid. His hair looked like not like a Viking hair. It looked like
What movie is this?
it looks like a
This is
like
Moss
a kid
3.
in high school probably has hair like that now or something. I don't know what that was. A little too stupidly groomed. Wasn't vibing with the hair. I guess Toothless looked pretty good.
It looks the same fucking. He looks exactly like he does in the animated movie.
Yeah, that's the thing. I almost
They
like
just put, like, more scale on him.
animated show. That was like ripped from the animated movie. Like it's not even like usually when there's a live action, it's like it's kind of a
Trying to
different style.
stylize
obviously.
it.
But what about the game with the mice that we're watching right now?
I don't even know what this is.
I don't know, but it's cute.
Mm.
Man, you're the big moss.
I'm waiting
fan.
for
I
the
don't
shoe to
know,
drop on
Rat
this.
boy. You're the one who likes you play game with mice in it.
I like what?
Yeah, rat boy.
The various mice game. You played various mice.
First of all, I loved
game with all the
Moss.
mice.
I loved Moss, but I've only played Moss 1.
What was that? Metroidvania.
Look how old this game is. How ugly.
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online. Look, man, I was trying to put a kid to bed when I was putting together this fucking playlist. Not a lot out there. Let me see if
I mean, it's a quiet week.
Quiet Week. See if there's anything in the Trailer Talk submissions. Nope.
Bah. Not happened again.
Sweet. Why is it green?
Dragon Quest
This was on the
3
Game Boy.
HD 2D remake. This is
So evidently, this game is
Am I gonna
doing
play
pretty
this?
good.
What do you mean pretty
It's
good?
doing
What-
pretty good?
Define what you mean by that.
Sales-wise.
made in HD
Sales wise.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the biggest game in Japan ever,
Venture forth.
like
Yeah.
before this remake. So I imagine the remake would be big as well. This is
It is
like the most.
very-
What do you think the most famous classic video game is? You know, like before like Fortnite existed. What was the most famous game in our country?
in our country.
The most famous video game, yes.
I mean, it's probably.
I
Mario.
mean, Mario, probably.
Okay, this is that for Japan.
yeah.
This is their favorite game.
This is it.
Collectively, every Japanese person, this is their favorite game.
Yeah, this is the one where like they were arresting kids for truancy, and they decided maybe we can only release games on the weekend and stuff. This was the game.
3 HD 2D
So anybody can play it?
I do. I don't have. When am I gonna have time?
Oh, the
When-
Baldur's Gate 3 conundrum. I get
Nah,
it.
Yeah, yes.
I don't like Japanese games.
See, more honest. What is this?
Yeah, let's not chastise Crispy for saying it out loud.
Hey, Stefan!
These clowns, yeah, fuck them, yeah. What's even worse is I'm applying for a job at a bank, which is like a prime target. What was it called?
What the shit is this?
This is Payday 3. This is
Gotta get one in
their
there for Chris Davis.
second
Mr.
year
Davis.
of DLC, which evidently Starbreeze is, or whatever they rebranded themselves to, is not in good shape, such that they've kind of just culled most of their plans for support of this game.
What would you do if they made a game called Evidently? Like, I feel like we couldn't even have a conversation with you.
Wait, what?
Does Chris Davis say the word evidently a lot?
Apparently,
Well, no. Evidently.
Evidently. Supposedly.
Brad's feeling especially bullish tonight.
He is. We should rein him in a little bit.
Good luck with that.
Well, if we put all of his games into the second half of the show,
There's not even a regular.
Apparently, he was
podcast.
feeling pretty bullish last week too. We got some feedback from last week's show.
Look, man, we're kind of running dry on content. It's that time of the year.
We were having a deep conversation, and you were basically never mind.
That's sick.
What is this?
What do we want more of? Skulls? We want more skulls? Oh, War Tales.
Ah, it was a teaser trailer. It's like,
I don't
come on
recall what
now.
War Tales is.
You play an alpinist trying
It's a
to
game with skulls.
mountain.
Game, I played it. I played it.
This survival encounter mystery.
Strategy game.
I
didn't
I
just play it. It was on my list last year. My draft. My
That's true. You did draft it last year.
Okay.
played it too. It was good.
Climbing controls are very simple. You move a
I
little
don't
bit,
believe you.
you grab with X. The game
I literally talked about it on the show with footage and everything.
so that the controls stay simple.
It's like Mountain Blade meets Grid Tactics.
This looks like another Descent.
Climbing absolutely anything.
I mean, it's a game where you climb. Yes.
Also,
It has weird, creepy, gangly legs.
yeah,
It definitely looks more physics based. Like if the human body
The efforts and stamina
was
it
was just barely. It's like, why did they do it this way?
It's,
This is
it's
vertical. Zlade says this is vertical quap.
yeah, it's,
I
it's
mean,
vertical
they,
quad, but
they
as like a
literally
top
have.
end.
There is the creator of Quap has made a game where you rock climb.
His
It's not-
leg
you
is
can't
like,
even
ooh.
use
The
that.
leg,
You can't
the,
even
the
say that.
limb shaking here is just something.
It's bizarre, right?
I'm sorry, but like somebody who is climbing a wall that steep, if they're shaking that bad, they're gonna fall to their death.
It's like, I get you want it to be physics driven, but you got to lock that shit down. You know, you got to
Yeah.
figure that out before you're putting in a trailer.
Like in
What?
real alpinism, cooking is very
I like the
just
backpack.
warm-up stuff.
Are you saying that the legs aren't supposed to be shaking? That's not like an indication that you're like losing.
No, I think
No,
they're just.
I think
supposed
it's
to
just
be- I think
wonky
they're-
physics.
I think
That's not
they're.
a feedback.
When reaching the top,
It's not supposed to communicate that he's scared.
No, that he's like
Are you ready for
running out of whatever
my
physical
question.
resource you use to climb, be it strength or dexterity or whatever. You know, like in
Climbing
Yeah.
juice. He's running out of climbing juice.
yeah.
Why does
Yeah,
every climbing game have to be French? That's the real question.
Because where do you think the fucking mountains are?
That's a good point, man. That's a good point. Lots of good mountains.
It's like the mountains between France and Germany. Like, is this that fucking Pizza Planet thing?
Okay, first of all, how dare you? Second of all, it is
Pizza
it's
Tower,
another
bitch.
game heavily
Pizza
inspired by Wario Land 4.
Yeah.
So yes, It just so happens. I mean, I would be really sad if I was the developer of not Pizza Tower and I was releasing a game that was a lot like Wario Land 4, but alas, here we are.
These things happen.
It's just funny because there's people who have not played Wario Land 4 specifically who see this and they're like, oh my god, it's so much like Pizza Tower, when really they were just both very faithful Wario Land 4 likes. It's kind of unfortunate.
Next week.
Sucks to suck, man. Like, I'm not
It
bad.
sucks to suck.
The thing is, Pizza Tower is like a 10 out of 10 like indie game. Like they nailed it up and down 1000%. Everyone agrees. So to follow that up with anything, even like that game looks pretty cool. Everyone also knows it's going to be a joke compared to Pizza Tower, and that's just unfortunate. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's like if
There will always
it's like
be
if-
someone.
what is it's like releasing like that Silk Song. There's all these Silk Song knockoffs, right? And they're like, they've been coming out for years now because Hollow Knight, came out a long time ago, and Silk Song's never going to come out apparently. So you have time to release your Silk Song ripoff. That's
When did
pretty
the-
good. But
when
what's
did-
going to happen is one of them is going to come out like the week before Silk Song, and that person's just going to kill themselves probably. I feel
When did
actually even
the-
worse the week after.
When did the Lords of the Fallen remake come out?
That came out, I don't know, or like March.
I think
This
so,
looks pretty
yeah.
cool.
Is this another game starring a mouse?
That came out
This
this
is-
year.
This is a game that is
I like the
relying
look of
so
it.
much on the look, I think, because visually
It's a
it's
good-
so cool.
It's a
But,
good
who
look.
knows beyond that.
Yeah.
Aurora.
Deep Aurora.
Yeah, this is one.
Or
that,
Everdeep.
Looks like a cat.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a cat? I thought it was a mouse.
I think this was originally going to maybe come out this year because I was eyeing it for Fantasy Critic, but like everything else, it didn't make.
Oh
it.
my god, there's a Terrifier game?
I have no idea what this is.
It's
I
the
just
beat
threw
'em
it on
up.
there because I saw Terror.
It's a beat 'em up terror. Oh my god.
I remember hearing about this. Okay.
Wow, they really jumped on this quick.
One of my coworkers is like just the nicest, sweetest man I've ever met in my life, maybe. But he's also seen Terrifier 3 like 8 times in theaters. And we're all a little bit worried about him. But he says it's like a great time. He really enjoyed it. So I don't know how to process that.
That's like my favorite story of the night. I think we can pack it up and go on, and we're gonna talk.
This
about
one
it
looks
before.
cool. Rough in the Riverside. Hopefully not like
Whoa.
Riverside, Austin. Just kidding. Never mind.
I
Probably
like
all.
this animation style.
In this video, I'd like to introduce you to Ruffy's magical world.
What's
Oh, I
Riverside
hope the
like
camera's
these days in
controlled with
Austin?
R1 and L1.
Probably all gentrified now, right?
This looks like almost like a Banjo Kazooie like era platformer, but like with the
Remember, with the swap,
I mean, to
But
me,
like
it
the
looks
anim-
like something out of like early PS1, 3D platformers. Like,
PS1. I was.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I was leaning more closer to N64, but I guess that's around the same time. I don't know.
I'm talking like
Crash
before they had,
Bandicoot.
camera analog sticks. Like when you control the camera with like shoulder buttons.
and then just make it happen.
A lot of games on both systems, dog. What are you talking about?
I think
I was
the
thinking
camera is
Crash
probably going to be a problem in this game.
Why? It's
don't
just
know, something
the
about
fucking
this trailer.
characters are flat. Like,
It's just no. It's something about this trailer makes it look like whoever's playing doesn't have great control of the camera. I don't know. I can't really
doesn't feel like
verbalize
you
it. It's
have any
just a
vertical
feeling.
control. Yeah.
It's just a feeling I have.
He wants you to bring back the 6 golden letters, so you set off to faraway lands, and that's when things get wild.
That Breath of the Wild ass stamina meter.
I'm digging this. I'm digging this music though.
This looks all right.
The longer this trailer goes, the more interested I am in playing it.
Yeah.
I'll be
It's
honest.
like, it's crazy though, right? If you're making an indie game and you don't have like a dope artist, it's like you might as well just give up, right?
Die.
But
Oh my god, that looks cool!
But if you do,
You know what
at least we're
sucks?
gonna, you're probably gonna like sell some copies. But like, you don't. I feel like you don't even need to be a great game designer if you have a sick ass artist, right? This game could be.
I
Fucking
mean, sadly, there
dog
is
shit.
probably some
Right.
truth to that. But you know what this trailer's making me realize or remember is that nobody here has touched the Plucky Squire yet.
Yeah, because everyone said it was. This is the
Racist.
perfect example of what I'm talking about, Nick. Everyone actually played it and was like, "Man, this thing looked gorgeous and awesome." But then we started playing it, and it was fucking boring.
Is
what I
that
heard from
true?
so many
Is that
people.
really what happened?
I
to
heard that from
I don't
so
think that's
many
what
places.
happened.
I thought that game was gonna fucking blow up. That's crazy.
I don't think people said it was boring. Maybe did they say it was boring?
Every time I've heard
No,
anyone
they
open their
did
mouth about that
worse.
game, they said it was
They didn't
fucking
talk
boring.
about it at all.
Okay,
Like in our
that's
community, outside of our community, like I've heard plenty just people bouncing off that shit saying it's supposedly really talky. Hey, can you rewind that last one? Sorry. No, back. Yeah, what was this? This went pretty quick, but it looked pretty cool.
Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Azami and Jasmine investigates a viral ghost footage recorded by a streamer. The video was taken at a shady property.
Ghost
running
fetish?
dark
Is that what I heard?
As the investigation deepens, the case's tragic past and shocking truth is revealed.
Pretty
Urban Myth
sexy
Dissolution
looking.
Center, Episode 2. Death from the Reflection.
Episode 2? Yo, where's episode 1?
they're going backwards actually. Okay, we did watch this last week, but I guess we're gonna watch it again because
Exactly? This had 6 days ago.
ladies.
No, this is a different trailer though.
No,
Is
we
it?
saw
Is
this.
that a meal?
We 100%
Got that
Yeah, no,
near
We
music,
didn't
I
see
guess.
this
Yeah.
exact one.
Yes, we did.
All right, he's confident. Can I show him the receipts and prove him wrong?
No,
what happens when he's
no,
wrong?
no.
Does he get to have to do a
You're-
dance on camera?
We watched the trailer last week. It wasn't this one. This is specifically showing off the photo mode, I think, with all the near automata stuff. Seriously,
Yeah, unless
though,
we did it
guys,
6 days
this
ago.
this game was sick, and y'all should play it.
Yeah, I mean, I really do want to, but
Near?
I mean, time wise, I
No,
don't know if I'm
Stellar
gonna
Blade.
get to it.
Well, yes, Nier was pretty sick too.
I
heard
heard
it
more
was
than
pretty
one
good.
person say they played it, and then we're just like, I kind of wish I just played Nier again.
Well, I mean, those should not be compared. To be fair, but I have heard
Are they
like
not?
it's pretty fun.
Same?
But it's like, do I play
No.
that or do I play like Metaphor or something? Right? I mean, I should probably play Metaphor, right?
Well, if you haven't played Stellar Blade and you're at this point, then yeah. But
Well, I have.
I'm really happy with my decision
I've
to
played
play
about
it.
5 hours.
I almost don't want to watch this trailer because I'm so sad.
What is this?
Huh?
Stalker 2, dude, I
Yeah.
can't even play
Oh,
it.
I really wish we were talking about this game tonight.
You can't
Well-
even play. It's so funny because the last thing I heard you say is that this is like a polished version of those old Stalker games.
No, dude,
tell
Let me
me
tell you
what
this.
Stalker is. Is it like
Let me tell you.
Escape from Tarkov?
That's very offensive.
What?
It kind of is. I'm sorry.
How?
I mean, single play. I mean, stop it.
it's an open world. It's a single player
I don't
open
know.
world survival game set in Chernobyl. I mean, that's kind of first person shooter survival game set in Chernobyl. I mean, that's like the 10,000 foot view of it.
Okay.
But look,
So it's a single player. Tarkov is a multiplayer.
fuck.
Oh my god.
Listen,
Could someone
listen,
please
listen.
explain to me what's wrong with that?
You're watching it right now. This is Stalker.
No, he's asking what's wrong with what he said about comparing it to Tarkov.
Tarkov is an extraction shooter,
Yeah.
and this is a open world survival single player narrative game.
horror narrative RPG.
Yeah.
I mean,
He was
I mean-
being hyperbolic when he said it was offensive. Look, can I just explain this real quick? Because
Yeah.
I played
anomalies.
2 straight hours of Stalker 2 on launch night, on running at epic settings, and it was amazing. I came back the next day, and tried to play it again, and suddenly, it's after about 5 or 10 minutes of playing, it would just slow to about 5 frames per second.
Uh-oh.
And now it's happening every time I die, which is a lot in a game like this. So at this point, I've just
Why is
Yeah,
our
it's a
Tarkov? Why is our Tarkov stalker conversation tripping auto mod?
What the fuck?
Well, you know, it's Russian and Stalker's a Ukrainian game. I don't know. Hey, question.
Is that true?
Nick, were they bugs or anomalies? Am I right? Am I right?
It is. I am fairly certain at this point that what I'm experiencing is a memory leak, so I have to wait for it to patch.
Yeah.
A
But
memory anomaly.
fine, Brad. Shut the fuck up. It's a memory anomaly.
I can't wait till we talk about it. We can talk about. I hope y'all find Grandma's house. I hope you find Das Ubermus.
Okay,
Like-
Chris Davis, I'm going to attack you right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because you helped me build this PC. I have a feeling it has to do with my CPU specifically.
CPU? Didn't you buy a new one?
Oh, this shit is weird.
Nick, I was wondering about that. You built a new PC with all new parts and everything?
Not all new parts, but I got a new CPU and a new motherboard. And some new RAM. I got. Look. When the game is running, when the game is actually running on my PC, it's running at epic settings, and it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just when I do certain things that trigger this memory leak, it slow, it crashes.
The developer
and I can't play
released
it.
a very buggy,
Yes.
poorly optimized, messy
And they're patching it. The first patch is supposed to deal with memory leak allocation or failed memory allocation failures, is quote unquote. So I'm hoping to God that fixes my problem, so I can actually play this game, because I have no doubt in my mind, based on like the 2 to 3 hours I've played of it at this point, that if I can just get to a point where I can play it consistently, this will probably be my game of the year.
Jeez. Well,
What?
Those 3 hours were amazing.
Better than any 3 hours you spent this year, really?
Probably.
I guess.
Probably.
Like, I feel like the way you've talked about this year, it has been kind of a soft year for you. So I get it.
Flaccid.
But Silent Hill has got to be up there for you.
It's up there. It's certainly up there.
I mean, it's why we have a top 10 list.
It's getting pretty far.
Hey, look.
I just
It's my number
finished
one,
the,
number two. The point is, it'll be near the very top of my list if
I just got
they
into
can
a
patch
boat
it.
in Silent Hill 2 remake last night.
Yo, Jimbo.
You're very close to the end.
Yeah.
But by very close, you mean like 8 hours? Because this game feels
no.
very long. Okay.
No. You're going to the
You're within
hotel, and the
2 to 3.
hotel is.
No, that's not Limsa Lominsa. Where are all the
Yeah, it's not
Actually,
Limsa Lominsa.
Fantasy 14
It's
right?
depraved.
where all the naked cat girls and the pervs like having ERP off in the corner?
Well, this is only Realm Reborn, right? It's not any of the expansions. So
I guess.
Is that true?
Yeah, but
This is
Limsa
coming to phones.
Lominsa
This is a big
is
deal,
they
one of
are
the
being
starting
very
cities.
vague about
Listen,
it.
people were doing disgusting shit in Limsa before Heavensward came out. Like,
Here's my question though: how are you supposed to read all the text on a phone?
I don't know. How are you supposed to load into a fucking city like Limsa without your phone exploding?
Yeah, dude.
What if you're
the
not? What if
mobile
you're-
space is like.
What if that's just how this works now?
I don't know, man.
No, like
What if-
MMOs, shooters, everything's played on phones these days, man.
Yeah, but what
They're
is the
built-
UI
I think
going to be like? for
It's
this
weird
game?
that like I don't think I don't know. It doesn't seem like they're gonna let it's like a different game. So like the account and the character you already have, you can't just like play on the go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Is
a
it
different
is the
MMO.
story gonna hit quite as much when you're reading those text
Apparently
blocks
they
on a bus?
redid it. Okay, so like apparently they redid the story for Realm Reborn, and like they redid the voice acting too, because they
added
another
voice
trailer. They had voice acting in a Realm Reborn. It was terrible.
Some. Well, they have.
No,
some.
no, there's a bunch. It's all bad. Yeah. Pray, return to the waking sands.
That's all I've heard. That's all I've heard.
Yeah,
Was
but
Reborn and post patches.
oh, you got into post patches, but you didn't get to Heavensburg.
Correct.
Damn, that's. You're that meme of the
tried
guy
this
like
game
mining
yesterday.
and like turning back before he hits the gold.
This one was too much math for Malia. So I started playing this with
Dude,
Malia, and
this
she was
game's
like,
thick.
because usually she kind of helps me get through these puzzle games. But man, she was like hard, like, oh, this math, I don't know, dog.
Are you
This
sure
has
it
become my
wasn't-
this is my lunch game for the
Dude, are you
foreseeable future.
Sure?
Your lunch
Here's the
game.
thing. There's a lot of math in the game, but like the real puzzle in this game is like thinking that the puzzles are more complicated than they are.
Hmm.
Every time I
can
got
see that.
stuck, it was because I was overthinking a puzzle, and when I figured out the answer, I like wanted to die.
Yeah.
I have a great
Tracks,
puzzle
and I
game right
played
there.
enough of it to know.
But no, I am playing this now. I'm played like an hour and a half at this point, but pretty
It's
cool
so
game.
sick. It's so sick. You have no
Pretty
idea.
cool game.
This one's for Chris Davis.
Yeah, it is.
How many trailers do we have left?
This is.
I don't
I
know.
think this is the last.
Is it?
Well,
Yeah,
Well,
are
no,
these
you're
the
right.
monkeys from Metal Gear Solid?
Oh, it's Godzilla. That's why it's for Chris
everything
Davis.
is better when you add Godzilla to it.
What's going on with Godzilla? Why is he in games now?
Because
I guess they've been
Minus
doing
One did
movies.
so well that Toho's marketing the shit out of it.
But not that other Godzilla movie that he was in the same year, right?
I mean, they're both franchises are doing really well.
You're right. King Kong brought that down. What the fuck is this?
This is Destiny.
Oh, this is that new dungeon.
You get cool hats.
Yeah.
Is this
hats.
is this Halloween shit late? Feels like Halloween content.
Probably is.
Right? Doesn't it have that kind of energy?
No, they. I don't know. I thought they did something different for Halloween. Oh, it's just Revenant.
I didn't know what this was when I clicked on it. I
Revenant.
just knew you'd be here.
Act 1 Revenant started before Halloween, and it definitely had like the whole act has like a whole Halloween
Gotcha.
vibe. You're like a
Was that the
vampire
last
hunter.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. See.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go make one more cup of coffee, and then I'm good.
All right.
Damn, a second cup of coffee?
Shut up! I had a tiny cup for my first cup.
I'm gonna go grab more tea myself.
I'll sit here. What's up, chat? How's everybody doing? We are going to talk about the games that we're thankful for. And hopefully, it's not just our favorite games.
But I mean, those are the games we're thankful for, right?
To a certain extent, yes.
Usually, right? I mean, if we're doing like all-time
Fuck.
thankfulness.
I can't hear anything.
Oh, your headphones may have.
Can you
turned
hear me?
off. They-
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you, but your headphones turn off all the time. Well, I couldn't hear that. He may have mouthed that though.
I think you did, yes.
He hasn't checked his headphones yet, which is crazy because like they
Every
fake
week.
you turn off. Hello?
No, it's now since my PC switched to Windows 11, and two, Audacity has updated. Now every time I open Audacity after Discord is open, it takes control.
You can't
it switches.
even before I
No,
always
no,
open Audacity first.
I can
Always.
tell you this right now. For years at this point, I've never had that issue.
Well,
I'm still getting used to all the shit that's happening now because
hey,
I'm
with
assuming
Windows 11, do your headphones still turn off automatically?
they haven't yet.
Whoa, it was just software. It always is.
What time is
They
it in?
haven't-
Where is GCS Game World now? Are they in Belarus? Is that what time is it in Belarus?
They're
I want to know when this
No.
patch is coming. Huh?
I mean, Belarus and Ukraine are like north and south of one another, so like.
Well, they moved in the middle of the. Hold on.
Well, they've still got personnel in Ukraine.
Do they?
Yeah.
I thought they evacuated. Uh,
Are you thankful for soccer too? Is that what?
no, that's not what I'm. I mean, yes, I'm.
Oh.
What do you?
Whoa,
No.
it's a trick question. Does your mom know you're
Yeah.
gay?
Funny.
What?
Does she?
Oh, how is that? That's a good point, Zero Skies. How is Flight Sim doing? I'm genuinely curious. Does it have any reviews yet?
What does that mean? What is wrong with Microsoft?
You peaked today.
What is wrong?
Wait, what happened?
He peaked? What did he do? Did he do
I'm
a
saying he
pun?
peaked. No, he peaked in the on the Fantasy Critic chat.
No, I haven't been on today. I was just
Because
going by what
you
Zero
guys were
Skies said.
talking
So-
about how Flight Sim
Lies.
did and how Tack was right, and you were like, "Well, I don't know," and then everyone was like, "No, Brad, Tack
Oh
is right."
wow, 73.
So look.
Is a twist.
Granted, that's 5 reviews
Bro,
though.
Talk right twice a day is like that's like textbook that. Okay, just because he's right doesn't mean it was a good idea to counterpick the follow up to a game that scored a 90 plus. It doesn't
Yeah.
make that decision sensible.
Wait,
Even
somebody
though-
counterpicked Flight Simulator?
Yes, he
Is that a thing?
counterpicked it, and like when I was like evaluating people's lists, I was like, so bold move there, dog. It just wasn't a good counterpick. I mean, now he's like hindsight is 2010, motherfucker. This
Wait.
clock is broken all day or whatever.
Wait.
I don't know what
Who are we saying counterpicked Flight Simulator?
Tack.
Oh, I was like, none of us did. I'm looking at our thing.
Yeah, and of course they're going like, "Oh, Tech was right, you were wrong." I'm like, it was never a good counterpick. It's not a good counterpick, even with hindsight.
That's Mortal Kombat 1 thing, but worse.
Well, I mean, it does
Am
have
I
big
wrong?
Chris Davis energy. Big Chris Davis energy. To be fair, but I'm saying like it's still a bad idea to counterpick Flight Simulator, knowing that the last one was a 90 plus game, and there's plenty of other games in this shitty industry to counterpick. I'm glad he was right. Let me tell you though, on the Fantasy Critic Discord, it is on fire because everybody drafted that game, and everyone thought that their year was over. Except this game came out and everyone was expecting it to score really well, at least kind of well. And the fact that it's like on fire means that everybody's leagues are in shambles. Unfortunately, in our league, Ed drafted it and he was already struggling. So he's struggled his way to the bottom, maybe.
No, I'm still there.
Well, are you still at the bottom?
Yes.
Yeah, but you have games. You have indies coming out, right? What
I
else?
have 3 games left to come out.
Are they actually coming though? What are they? What are they?
It's Anton Blast. It's Monument Valley 3 and
well, that
Indiana
might not
Jones.
get a score. But 2 of those will get scores, and I'm sure they'll be fine. Yeah, you're definitely not going to be in last with those games.
Well, if
You'll
if they can just announce Metal Gear for 2025.
No. Well, you're not winning regardless. But I'm saying you're not.
No,
you're not going to
I
be
just
in
want to get
last
out of
place.
last place.
No, you will get out of last place unless Indie's a tragedy. Microsoft seems to not be able to just put out a game that's a big dub these days. I don't know. Who knows, right? But I mean, Anton Blast smells like a fucking 79 or some shit to an 81, maybe. Indie could be, who knows, right? Could be like a.
I'm going to say
Indie. I'm going to say
84.
78 to like an 85, somewhere in there, right?
Actually, wait, no, I have no chance now because Ed has 1 game left. He's got Marvel Rivals, and that has a really good chance.
Okay.
But will it get reviews before the end of the
You
year?
have 3 games coming out, Chris Davis. What are you talking about? How far behind are you?
Okay, he's at 94. I'm at 68. So if my
94.
You're at 68.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
That is pretty bad.
Yeah.
But you do
Welcome to my
have
world.
You do have new games coming out. Monument Valley might score okay, but it has a good chance of not actually getting the score for OpenCritic.
Yeah.
I'd be worried.
They would just announce the release window for Metal Gear, then I can drop that shit. I can pick up something else.
Are we
Give me
ready?
a few points. Yeah, I'm ready.
Gee. Oh, I'm sorry.
It was Earth.
This will be a 1-segment show
Okay.
because it's a top 3.
Your El Paso Elsewhere game is glitched, Wazoo? Just start over, dude. What do you mean glitched?
Well, if he's like 5 hours into it, like
Restart the level. It's not long game. It is sick though.
I'm gonna guess it's not that simple. I'm pretty sure in our community, basic like troubleshooting like that is probably something we
Glitched
can
on
all
level
handle.
36. Yeesh.
Damn.
But like, what is glitched about it? Are you sure you don't know? Just maybe don't know how to progress, or you sure it's a glitch?
All right, I'm hitting record. Oh,
Man.
Crispy. I'm not sure, but it sounds like maybe your either Discord is maybe picking up the wrong microphone. Possibly, I don't. Just double check. Just checking. Also,
Maybe tap it.
make
Don't
sure.
put taps around here.
Yeah. Tap
it.
your microphone. Make sure it's.
No, we hear nothing.
No. Wait.
Wait. Maybe that one. Tap it.
Oh.
No, I don't think that's the right microphone.
I
What?
think he's Irby.
Are,
Blue, yeah.
wait a second. Are you telling me the microphone audio we're getting right now is coming from your fucking controller?
It might
Yeah,
be. That's what Discord says.
that would be a good microphone, honestly, if it was.
Wait, is it on the back?
Yeah, definitely.
You're blowing it out every time you do that.
Yeah.
You're blowing it out completely. That's a pretty good microphone, honestly.
I mean, it could be worse.
Unplug your.
Fuck.
I want to restart Audacity though.
Fuck. Man, shit.
Shit.
Hello.
And they can't be my favorite games.
I didn't say they can't be. I'm just said maybe try to gravitate away from, like, don't make them your, you do whatever you want. I mean, it's fine. If those are the ones you want to pick, I'm just saying a lot of those are going to be obvious choices for some of us.
Hang on. Give me a second.
Well.
Yeah.
Nick, you have a new tat? Were you showing it off on Blue Ski over there?
I have not shown it yet. It's still, it's very puffy and
ooh, that's my favorite kind.
Sticky.
I don't like how you said that.
I just peeled off all the Sanoderm today, and my arm is still like bright red.
What is the theme?
I can tell you right now. I could tell you it's a Dexter tattoo.
Oh shit! Is
It's
it like?
actually...
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I don't know. I was gonna guess, but I mean,
I'll show. I'm waiting for.
Is it a tattoo of Edward James Olmos from your favorite season of Dexter?
Yes. Also, that's definitely not my favorite season of Dexter, but you guessed it. My tattoo artist had. This is a new tattoo artist because my original tattoo artist moved to Florida. So this is a new artist. She has a tattoo of Adam Sandler's face from The Waterboy on her. I was like, wow, that's a choice.
What is he wearing? Like a football helmet? Because I mean, Adam Sandler's just Adam Sandler.
It's like him doing this or whatever, and he's like,
High quality H2O. Yeah. Hmm. Where is that tattoo? Where do you get that Waterboy Adam Sandler tattoo?
It was on her leg somewhere.
Hmm.
It was on like her ankle or calf or whatever. But I was like, that's interesting. Now I'll show it when it's after it's scabbed and peeled and all that shit. And my hair starts to grow back a little bit. Damn, Crispy's just gone.
Yep. What am I thankful for? Hey, chat. Hey, chat. I can't even say chat anymore without thinking about like Zoomer saying chat, like ironically. And that kind of fucks me up, dude. Kind of fucks me up. Do we always call them chat?
Have we always
Yeah.
called them chat? Yeah, of
Well,
course.
you know,
I mean,
but before like streaming was popular, we used to call it like broadcasting, like our feed on the feed.
yeah.
So what were we calling chat back then? Was it still chat?
The language has changed, I think. I don't know.
ICQ? I'm curious. What? I guess it was always chat. Chat room. I guess we always called them chat.
What's up?
You know what I mean, though, right? It's
Who's
hard to
lurking
say
tonight?
chat. Jimmy Jam.
Jimmy Jamboree. What's up?
We used to be bum boys. That's true. We did call you bum boys.
What's up, Funky Duck?
Wait. Oh, wait. People don't even see it because the auto mod tried to filter it.
What is going on? What is auto mod popping off like
Why?
indiscriminately?
They're like, why is Brad talking about bum boys? What's up, Tack? Bullshit. Everyone coming to your defense because they want to dunk on me like I had some unhinged take to say it was crazy to counterpick Flight Simulator. Absolutely.
I mean, that is a little
hindsight is 2010, 2020. Like, get over it.
That was
dude.
kind of unhinged.
I'm glad you're right. I'm glad your clock was right. Your broken clock.
What's up?
It was still
Wobbly?
not a great counterpick.
Flight Sim is it's gonna get into the 80s. It just needs to get past.
Okay,
this
first of
rough
all, don't
launch
listen
patch.
to Chris Davis. I don't think he knows. But that
Damn.
even if it does, that does not make it a good counterpick. Even then.
I'm not even saying it's a
doesn't-
good counterpick. I wasn't saying that
It doesn't
at
make
all.
it like less bad or less good. What am I trying to say? All right, Tech. How are you doing, by the way, in your league? Should I look this up? Do I dare look this up?
Hey, when do y'all
Since
think
you're
this
like-
Stalker 2 patch is going to drop?
I don't know.
By Thursday.
My answer to that is that Harrison Ford gif where he's like, "Who gives a shit?" Where he kind of looks slowly to the side and then looks back and goes, "Who gives a shit?"
Wait, I give a shit. What? What are you talking about?
I know. I'm kidding. I would probably play Stalker, but my PC is not going to run Stalker anymore.
It is I was like kind of stunned by how well it runs on Epic settings. If not for the memory leak.
Nick.
What?
They
What?
call it Slav jank. I don't know if that's an offensive term.
That sounds offensive. I don't know. It sounds offensive.
But it's like Euro jank, but it's Eastern European, so they call it Slav jank. It sounds offensive. I don't think it is, but I know what they're referring to.
Euro jank?
It's a compliment.
They build their video games like they build their assault rifle.
Eastern European jank.
Thank you.
So I don't know why, but my computer won't recognize my microphone. as an input device.
That's
Well,
not
this one
good.
doesn't sound that tragic. Let's just
I
go.
mean, yeah, we can deal with
It
this
actually
one.
sounds fine. Is this really your controller though? It sounds better than a
No,
controller.
this is my webcam.
Oh, that's a
I'm
pretty
sure
decent
we can
webcam.
make it.
Are you sure? Tap
What's
your
up,
webcam.
Proby?
Flick it. I don't think it's that mic. Flick
He's
the one
got-
in front of your mouth.
How many microphones does Crispy have in his room?
Wait, do that one again.
What
Freaked
in the
out.
fuck is happening?
Not here.
It starts disconnect. Can you hear?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear that?
No,
I
you
think
like
when you get too loud.
Oh, why? My mic is picking up my voice and feeding it into my audio feed, but apparently my voice is coming from somewhere else for Discord.
Okay,
Oh. Is that why I heard myself briefly?
Yeah.
Wait, if I put my... You guys talk... Wait, hang on. Somebody make a loud noise.
Wiener.
Notice that's the first thing that pops into his head.
No. Oh, wait.
You're always
Wiener?
thinking about dicks, Nick.
Wait!
What can I say?
Hmm.
Ah!
True.
I'm so glad that you have.
What was that game called that Istrava comes from?
Silent Hill Ascension, baby.
Ascension.
Who's trying?
Oh man.
I don't
Thanks for the
know.
shirt, Chris Davis.
Where is the microphone on this thing?
That one maybe. What the fuck?
This is the camera.
Okay,
Here,
I think it's
let
the camera.
Let me turn the camera on. This is the microphone. Hang on.
This is gonna be a show.
I don't want to click on this tack. What is this?
The microphone.
Oh wow.
Okay, that's a good one.
Ah.
What? The-
Let's just go.
That's way closer than I ever thought I would. Okay.
I had one in my back.
Keep the camera right there for the entire show, just right there.
Do you guys like my new glasses?
Oh yeah, they're
No.
That
lovely.
was actually good. Yeah.
4 eyes. We don't like them.
Fuck off, Brad.
You're gonna get a pounding now. Shove you into a locker.
I need a fedora.
Wow.
Fuck you.
Scotch is getting rude.
Crispy's like, "Fuck you. I'll be right back." with my fedora.
Man, fuck you. You're so fucking mean to me.
It is interesting you picked up Neon Blood and Symphonia because I would have probably done the other two, but yeah, it's all right.
What can I say? I went with my heart.
I would just be worried about those not getting the scores.
No,
That's why
you're
I would've
right.
gone
I
with
am.
the bigger ones.
Believe me, I am worried. I am worried.
I am not worried, especially after seeing
yeah.
Rift of the Necrodancer got delayed.
Yeah, I think that. I think that.
I think
gonna
it's
keep
kind of
Nolan
we
from the top
kind of have a
spot.
wrap on this one. Although I'm
Between-
so curious who's going to end up at number 2.
We'll find out.
Not I.
Who's projected to take second place?
Well, projected's a little weird right now.
Projected is Nolan.
Yeah, but Nolan but see, he was getting points from Necrodancer.
Oh wait,
and
no,
they definitely
actually,
haven't-
projected is Carlos.
What?
With Nolan right behind.
yeah, I mean, Carlos has Behemoth. Carlos has an open slot.
Yeah.
I tried to give him Silk Song,
Fucking believe.
but no one approved the fucking trade or something.
I voted.
It
I
never
don't know what's
prompted me to
happening there.
make a
I just
vote.
thought it would be kind of spicy when we're watching the Game Awards. You know, it's like, oh, you
Dude,
know,
Oh my fucking
could just
god.
get 30 points.
I just
good?
made the mistake of looking at the scores from last year. My final score this year, because I think all my games are released, right?
Yours are all released. Yes.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. My season's
cooked.
over. at 107.02. The bottom score, Carlos, the loser of last year, his score was 109.38.
You're cooked.
I'm
Well,
doing worse
but also-
than the entire
also-
league last year.
No.
I
Listen,
went
we had
down by
fewer games.
30.92.
We had fewer games this year than last year.
is that true?
I think we did 2 fewer slots. I think. Anyways, are we ready? Are we ready? Are we good? Do you have your microphone situation figured out, Crispy?
I don't know if this sounds okay. Then I guess
It sounds okay. Is that the same microphone being picked up on Audacity, though? Is the question.
Oh, I have no idea. Yep, looks like it. Let me test it. Check 1, 2. Check the mic.
Checkity Mike, checkity Mike.
I can't
Check
hear
the
my
mic.
test if you're talking.
Mine sounds great.
Doesn't sound
he's
great.
saying.
But it sounds bad. But like not like bad. It sounds.
It'll be a shorter show. I think we can get away with it this time.
It'll be fine.
Does it? Is it?
I just won't say
Okay.
anything interesting, okay? Then it won't matter.
Perfect.
Well, the good news is I don't have anything interesting to say either.
What? Y'all are really. Come on.
Just kidding.
All right. I'm recording.
You playoffs.
Officially
I'm,
recording.
Did you go like kind of like thankful games all time, Crispy, or more thankful games recent?
Oh, I went like all time.
There we go. I think
Okay,
we all
good.
went all time.
We're on the
I
same
think-
page. We're on the same page.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
And I also didn't do like just purely my favorite games. These like
Cool.
had a reason to be thankful.
There we go. I think that's kind of what we were going for, and I think we're good. All right. So roll call. Everybody recording? Everybody? We good? Chris Davis?
Yep.
All right. Roll call starts now with Brad.
Hello.
Crispy.
Hello.
Chris Davis.
Hello, this is Chris talking to the microphone for an appropriate amount of time.
Cool.
Did he finish Life is Strange?
Wait, I was gonna ask. I know the answer, but yes, I was gonna ask.
Motherfucker.
Listen. I'm gonna get that.
Podcast.
We're about to do one. We're doing one right now. Hey everyone, welcome to 4Player Podcast. This is episode 816. It's November 26, 2024. Welcome to a Thanksgiving special. I guess we'll just call it that. In lieu of our usual shenanigans, we're gonna do the top 3 games we are the most thankful for tonight. Each of our individual top 3s. But before we get to that, I just want to. Well, I guess I should introduce everybody. My name is Nick Henderson. I'm joined tonight by Brad Simons.
Yes, what's up?
Christopher Guthridge.
Hey Nick, how's it going?
Hey, buddy. And Christopher Davis,
Good evening. Hope y'all are doing well.
who's drinking tea. So yeah, before Brad, to your point, I was already planning on doing this. We are going to do a top 3 tonight. God damn it, Crispy. The man in the picture that is behind you on the green screen, I thought was actually standing behind you for a second, and it made me just...
That's weird to think that. That is a crazy thing.
No.
to think.
I hadn't my eyes
gonna-
hadn't adjusted yet, and it caught me off guard.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
draw a tunnel on a wall and make
It
you
does
run into it.
kind of look like the sort of characters that Crispy surrounds himself with.
Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. This is what I want to be in another 15 years.
It's good to want things.
Is this
So,
a teacher? I mean, what is this guy from?
Oh no.
I think you should leave. Sketch from I think you should leave.
Okay.
This guy, like he's like, I don't know. He hears some rock song on the radio, and it's like about how there's no rules and you do whatever you want. So like when he hears it, he just goes crazy and just starts like smashing things because he's having an existential crisis that like rules might not be real.
Does that explain the state of the classroom that he's
Yeah, he
standing
walks
in?
into a random classroom and trashes it, and then yeah. I'm not gonna explain it. I already did, but I'm not going to. Keep
It's fun.
explaining it.
Already funny. Crispy.
It's an amazing sketch. I love it.
All right.
Yeah,
Nothing
it's called
with
Shirt
that.
Brothers. you gotta help me, Shirt Brother.
Yeah, some people in chat know what's up. All right. Anyways, before we get to the games that we're thankful for, I do want to open with Chris Davis. Last week we had our first conversation about Life is Strange, double exposure, and you had only played 3 episodes, and we were talking a lot about how it could still go very wrong or very right. and you have since finished the game.
You
And I
said
think
this
we're
might
all-
be your game of the year prior to the last couple episodes.
And everybody knows historically, if you look at like the reviews and stuff, the last 2 episodes are where people who didn't like it say it falls apart. So I just want to know, how did you like the last 2 episodes of Double Exposure?
So, I think this is still a game of the year list contender. I will agree.
It's a 10 instead of a 1, though.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay,
I would say that it does not reach the heights of episodes 2 and 3. It has some problems
what we
with
wanna
pacing
hear
and
about.
what they want to do with the story. And if you were not a fan of how Life is Strange 1 ended, with it's
Donnie Darko.
it's crazy stuff, then you're not going to be a fan of this. But in my opinion, what they set up narratively for like the implications of the storm and the characters, like I really like it. I'm
So you're
mostly
happy.
happy.
So you're
Storm.
mostly happy.
Yeah. I have choice issues with it, but I enjoyed it.
Was the ending of the original Life is Strange divisive? Or was it like
Yeah.
everybody like really
Well,
liked
you
it?
have
I
a
don't-
choice.
Yeah.
It's like, do you want to go full Donnie Darko, or do you want to have the storm that's caused by you using your powers to destroy Arcadia Bay, but at least Chloe's in your car, so everything's all good?
Well,
It's
it's
a complicated topic for another podcast, maybe.
Okay.
Well-
Okay.
specifically with episode 5, it's more about like the metaphysical, like the psychosis stuff Max is going through. You get a similar experience in this. So
Okay.
if you didn't like that part, and I know a lot of people didn't, then you will also have issues with episode.
You know, I was really hoping that Chris Davis was playing this on Steam, but perusing, I'm gonna guess you're not, because I was looking through your Steam library and I didn't see it.
it was available for physical purchase, baby. So I got it.
God.
Yeah.
We have come full circle. It is now me, Nick, going to bat for buying games digitally, just so I
He's
can.
always been the worst. Chris Davis has always been the worst.
I have.
He's the one who waits to buy physical on things he doesn't even care about yet. He doesn't
I mean,
even know if
that-
he likes it, but he's waiting for physical to own a show or something.
Oh,
That's me still. That's still me in a lot of cases.
This,
No,
this
I
will
mean,
piss you
no,
off then, Brad.
There's a show that everyone says is good. He doesn't even know if he's gonna like it, but he's waiting for the physical version. So he
Oh,
can
that's
buy it.
okay. Okay, that's different. That's different. I feel that way about shows that I've already watched. I know I want to own them physically. Yeah, that's
What else have I done
Yeah.
here? Andor.
Okay.
What else we got?
it's
Yeah.
strange.
I mean, Andor's a fine. You
Yeah,
dodged a bullet on that one, but
yeah. I mean, to be clear to those listening at home, we're specifically alluding to the fact that Chris Davis is waiting to watch these popular things until he can buy it physically, not even
He-
knowing for sure if he likes them himself.
he doesn't enjoy television and movies unless he can take part in the like commercial aspect of it, you know?
I mean, and there are some things I
The-
genuinely
the
feel that way with.
consumer aspect of it.
No, it's more like the fact
But
that I want to
hunting-
experience. I want to experience the best possible version of what's being presented, and you can't. And the best way to get it is on a physical disc these days. Still,
No.
streaming still cuts out. It still has artifacting. It's got quality issues.
Sounds like you've got shitty internet. Okay, sorry. Let's move on, guys. We are here to talk about. It's Thanksgiving in a couple days here in the States. We're gonna do our. We're gonna go around the room and talk about the 3 games that we are the most thankful for. And this not necessarily intending this to be like our favorite games of all time. I think a lot of us kind of came at it from the perspective of these are the games that had an impact on us in some way, shape, or form, and we're thankful for that impact. And I guess we'll
Before
start
we get
there.
started,
So,
speaking of things I'm thankful for, we all know I'm thankful for Psych Odyssey. So my question for Chris Davis is, now that you've purchased a physical copy of Psych Odyssey, like everyone else was just
Right
making it like, I'm not going to watch no fucking 25-hour
Is that
YouTube bullshit.
that's still in
Well,
plastic wrap?
Your excuse might have been, well, I'm waiting for the physical version of Psych Odyssey. Now that you have it, are you actually going to watch it with no artifacting or whatever?
I intend to. I
Intend
intend to watch it.
The most hilarious example of this is that Chris Davis literally waited to buy a physical copy of a YouTube video.
Which is fine, except most people,
I mean-
like every other single person who bought it, and I'm pretty confident in this. Every single other person who bought a physical copy of Psych Odyssey has already seen it. He might be the only one to buy a physical copy who has not seen it.
I'm sure there are dozens of people like me. Dozens, sir.
Dozens sounds crazy.
DVD
Chris Davis.
resellers.
Yeah. It's not.
Damn. There we go. All right.
I mean, I need to find the time. If you would look behind me, you'll notice I am currently in box
shut
hell.
the fuck up, dude.
Like,
I'm tired of hearing about this shit, dude. This is not the reason. You can't blame fucking not watching Psych Odyssey or everything else in your life on the fact that you're fucking moving to a new house. Stop it. There's going to be a point where you can no longer use that excuse anymore.
Yes,
we've all moved.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's getting his mileage out of it.
This time next week, we expect you to have watched the entirety of Psych Odyssey.
Yes, exactly.
That's a literal impossibility. No.
You can literally watch it while you're packing.
Dude, I watched that 15-hour Bionicle lore lecture.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
There's like a 15-hour lecture on Bionicle lore on YouTube by a guy named
That just
Ben
means-
Saint.
Were you big into Bionicles?
No. I mean, I had some, but
you
I
see-
like when I started watching it, I was like, I remember liking these as a kid, but I don't remember why. And I think it was literally just a friend had one and was like, they've got like 6 different ones, and if you bought one and I had one, we could like play with them together. And I was like, yeah, that's cool, yeah.
Maybe you know what? Maybe it's a fascinating watch, but you know what? Psych Odyssey is that you could just turn it on and keep watching it. All of you can just do that.
I could. Maybe I will someday. Anyways, let's get to it,
I'm
guys.
not holding out hope for you, Nick.
Yeah, maybe don't
But
hold
these
your
other
breath,
people-
but I will try someday.
You have to care about video game development and stuff. I get it. Well, I mean,
what the fuck?
I mean, I'm saying literally not a better thing for you to watch on the
Dude,
planet.
I've watched
your fair share
more-
of like studio produced documentaries.
Yeah.
I
I
mean-
can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
They're too like clean and like their marketing is what I should say. You know, I mean, granted, the company does. I think the company that does make Double Fine, that does make Psych Odyssey, is owned now by Double Fine. So I guess that is technically a studio production. The company,
2-player,
but
yeah.
Prince of the Universe has a point. The ones that I'm referring to are largely postmortems and not like documentary actual development.
They're just super different than like we were there when they had these conversations. Check it out.
It's still fascinating. Like I watched that documentary about the making of oh my god, why am I Black Mesa, which I thought was really fucking good. Albeit that's not a 35 hour
stuff was cool. No clip stuff was cool. I'm not gonna take that away, but like
no clip stuff's great.
there is literally nothing like this.
I know.
Yeah. That's not
And you know what?
challenging.
Whatever.
I can always borrow it from Chris
Psych
Davis.
Odyssey. Who's that's my number 3. Who's next?
Wait, is that really your number 3? You can't do that shit.
Yeah, I can make it something else. Are we going? We should go.
Yeah,
should
we're
go.
going. You're
My
starting
number
us off. What's
3
your first pick?
game I'm most thankful for is GTA 4.
Oh my god. Wait, Brad,
What?
that's really funny. Okay, I'll just say honorable mention was GTA 3, but I think it's for
GTA
obviously
3.
very different reasons. But why don't you go ahead?
Different reasons. I'm curious to hear what yours is. Mine is because I got to be honest with you. I'd never finished a GTA game prior to GTA 4. I had dabbled with them, because they're popular. But when those games were coming out, I was like in college and I had roommates and they kind of played them and I just sort of watched because, when you're living with someone and that's all they do for months and months and months, no one goes, okay, now I'm going to sit down and I'm ready to play the game. No, you experienced way more of the game than I've ever wanted to ever see. So I never actually played through a GTA game prior to 4. But, I don't know what caused me to want to play Grand Theft Auto 4 outside of it just being a new game in 2008. But I played it, right? And,
That was the first year we were
long story
podcasting.
short, people said, "Hey, yo, go check out this swing set," and that kind of got me. He's like, maybe this Grand Theft Auto game's not that bad. And then I jumped on a scooter, and the rest is history. But I'm thankful for it because it was a game I never cared about, and it was a clip I never uploaded. We never uploaded because back then people
Still
would used to
haunts
watch
me.
our streams, and they would just upload shit themselves, right?
There was no etiquette. There was no streaming, clipping,
no
posting
etiquette. Shout out to Autumn the Cuzzy. You know,
Shout out.
did their best to give us all the shout outs, link to us and stuff. But I feel like that gave us like a lot of momentum back then. And it's not like we were even before Grand Theft Auto, we were still like, there were so few people doing it. And I think, after we'd played Condemned and stuff, we were definitely the ones maybe people were watching the most already. But it definitely brought in like a larger audience from YouTube that kind of gave us enough momentum to be able to do what we're doing, I think, for years. Because I honestly believe that without that, we probably, I don't saying we would have like fizzled out or anything, but you do this long enough with like almost no audience and it becomes kind of a bummer. And maybe we're in sometimes it's kind of a bummer days, and that's true. Like it's hard to stream sometimes when there's not many people watching or talking, but like it's amazing how much one viral clip, and we had a lot more obviously since then, and we were all in many great clips, but that one was so much behind that kind of let us do this for a really long time. Not just do this, but let us do kind of whatever we wanted. And most streamers are not like afforded that option, or even I feel like streamers these days that even kind of like find a niche audience. I see it more and more where they're like, well, they like when I play Slay the Spire, so I guess that's what I have to play for the rest of my life. And people always joke, oh, just play what you want, or maybe they're serious. I mean, they're wrong. But back then I felt like that clip going viral let us do the shit we really wanted to do
the stuff that we wanted to do. Yeah.
And people and it even though people weren't showing up for the podcast, they were showing up